Hey everyone, today we're going to make some soy-free tofu. They're super easy to make and are a great substitute if you can't eat soy. Make sure you stay tuned till the end for the stir-fry recipe. Now I'm sure you've seen chickpea tofu going viral all over social media. It's also known as Burmese tofu. Unlike soy tofu though, Burmese tofu isn't coagulated with any added ingredients. In its most basic form, it's just water and chickpea flour. But what is chickpea flour? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's dried chickpeas ground into a fine flour. So first off, we're going to place 125 grams of chickpea flour into a large pot. Let's go in with 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon of mushroom seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Give everything a quick stir that we can pour in 3 cups or 750 ml of water. We want to do this in stages so we can incorporate the liquid into the dry chickpeas properly and without making a huge mess. This will also ensure that the batter will come out really smooth. In the end, we'll get a very watery looking mix. Next, we need a container. It can be any shape you like, but a square one will make it easier to cut later. Grease it with a bit of oil for easy release. Now we can place the pot on the heat. Keep it at medium temperature and stir the mix with a heat-proof spatula constantly. I'm using homemade chickpea flour here, so it's not as smooth as store-bought chickpea flour, but that's completely fine. Once the mixture starts to thicken, use the spatula to scrape the edges and the bottom. It's going to get super thick. This is why we're using a spatula instead of a whisk. It's done once the entire mix is pasty and there's no loose liquid anywhere. To be extra sure, you can give it a bit of a taste. It shouldn't taste floury at all. Then immediately take it off the heat and pour into the greased container. Smooth out the top as best as you can. This is an optional step, but I like to place a greased parchment paper on top to prevent the tofu from cracking and to keep the surface smooth. Leave it to cool off at room temperature for 30 minutes first, and then we can leave it to set in the fridge. After about 2 hours, retrieve the container from the fridge and peel off the parchment paper. Flip it over into the palm of our hand and it should slide right out. The chickpea tofu is soft and cuts easily. Unlike soy tofu, it's a lot firmer and sturdier. It doesn't break apart as easily as soy tofu. It's somewhat similar to polenta but has a different mouthfeel. It kind of reminds me of the texture of fish cakes, believe it or not. Cut the chickpea tofu into any shape that you like. Squares are always a good choice. They're easy to cook and flip. If you're looking for something with a softer texture like silken tofu, let me show you how to make it real quick. But before that, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So here we have some dried mung beans and some mung bean flour. Funny enough, the flour isn't green. We're going to cook the mung bean tofu in the exact same way with the exact same ingredients as the chickpea tofu. The difference is in the actual beans. Mung beans contain a lot of starch. This gives the tofu an entirely different texture. It's much more flexible now, a lot softer, and has a jelly sort of feel. When you heat it through, it'll melt a bit inside and become soft, kind of cheese-like. We can cook them both like any soy tofu, but the chickpea tofu will be hardier for stir-fries. The mung bean tofu is better on its own. Now let's make a quick Masak Kicap or soy sauce stir-fry. It doesn't require that many ingredients, but it'll taste amazing. First, let's add some oil to a pan. Then we need 2 red onions, 3 garlic cloves smashed, and 1 inch of thinly sliced ginger. Fry until the aromatics begin to wilt, then we can add our vegetables. Here we have about 1/3 of a cup each of carrots, broccoli, and yellow capsicum or bell pepper. Pour in a bit of water to help the vegetables steam and cook faster. While waiting for them to soften, get 2 big red chilies and slice them thinly at an angle. Toss them into the pan along with the pre-fried chickpea tofu. Give it a quick stir that we can go in with our sauces. First, 4 tablespoons of Kicap manis or dark sweet soy sauce, then 2 tablespoons of vegetarian oyster sauce. Next, a small teaspoon of asam jawa or tamarind paste, and lastly, a tablespoon each of tomato sauce and chili sauce. Add half a cube of vegetable stock or any vegetable seasoning of your choice. Give all the veggies and tofu a stir to coat in the sticky sauce. Lastly, we want to go in with some sliced cherry tomatoes and a sprinkle of finely sliced spring onions. And that's all it takes. Serve with some white rice and there's your lunch sorted. To find out how to make traditional soy tofu, watch this video next and I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching.